Watch this video and learn how to talk about likes and dislikes the same way native speakers do. I want to show you some interesting ways to describe things you like and dislike doing. So stay with me until the end, and I prepared questions for each possibility I'm going to show you. So I want to see the answers in the comments. And if you don't know me very well, I am teacher Prix. I want to make sure that you are able to talk to anyone, anywhere, anytime in English. So make sure to subscribe so you never miss any of my weekly videos. So here we go. Let's go. I simply adore. Keep in mind that if you use a verb after adore, it may be a good idea to use it in the ing form. I simply adore speaking English. Guys, there's nothing wrong with I like. You can use I like. However, if you want to advance and include variety in your speaking, it's a good idea to practice. And I prepared a question for each word expression I'm going to show you. This is how you learn and memorize. If you want to improve your ability to remember words in English, you have to start using them. So I recommend you answer these questions, here in the comments, okay? And also practice your English speaking. Record yourself speaking and answering each question. Oh, I simply adore reading a book on Sunday mornings while having a cup of coffee. It's actually true, okay? There you go. Talk about things you simply adore. And I used intentionally simply adore. It's a nice combination, okay? We call that like collocations. It's a very common adverb to be used with adore. Is it the only option? No, I really adore. I just adore. I simply adore. Choose the one you love the most. The idea here is to boost your vocabulary. I'm just providing you with some options. So tell me one thing you simply adore doing, or your best friend. Describe one thing your best friend simply adores doing and tell me in the comments. Now, I can't stand when people lie to me. I didn't put it there, but I remember right now, and that's my answer. I can't stand when people lie to me. I hate dishonesty. I don't care if it's a white lie. I don't care if it's a lie. I cannot stand. I hate it. I don't like it. So instead of saying I hate it, which is fine, a good option, or I don't like, which is a good option, why not say I can't stand when people lie to me? I can't stand. Now you tell me something you can't stand. Tell me in the comments. I want to see how many people will answer this, okay? I'm hopeful, okay? I absolutely love. Now here, I wanted to get your attention to this choice. Priscilla, love, duh. Yeah, but here I'm using I absolutely love, which is something that native speakers tend to use. I'm not saying they use it all the time, okay? Because sometimes when I make this video, some native speakers watch. And most of them are really nice, okay? Like 99% of native speakers who watch my videos and my social media, they're pretty cool. But some of them come and say, I don't like to use that one. It's like, come on, you're one person. Okay, you don't like it, but many people do. So I absolutely love, this is the thing you need to understand. I absolutely love changes. We tend to say, I really love, I love, which they're fine, but change a little. This is what makes your English sound more advanced, more beautiful. I absolutely love meditating. That's my answer. I absolutely love meditating. That's very important to me, and it calms me down. Now, I want to know something you absolutely love doing on weekends. Tell me in the comments. I want to know. I absolutely love playing tennis on weekends. Yes, I love it. It's my therapy. In addition to meditation, I meditate every day, but tennis I can't play. I can't afford to play tennis every day. I don't have the time. I have to work. Nevertheless, I absolutely love playing tennis on weekends, and it's always fun. Moving on. I loathe. I hate. I don't like. I despise. Another option. I loathe nosy people. Do you know nosy people? Nothing to do with the nose. Nosy people always want to know what's going on. You know, what's going on? What's happening? Especially because they want to know. They're very curious and they talk about it. Okay, so it's a terrible combo actually. They want to know about everything that's going on and they talk about everything that's going on. They are always well informed. I loathe those people. I can't. I can't stand them. Okay, so I loathe nosy people. They're the worst. Do you agree with me? Tell me in the comments. But I also have a question for you. What activity do you loathe the most during the week? Excuse me, during the winter. So what activity do you loathe the most during the winter? Tell me. To me, it is doing the dishes. Because I am from Brazil. I live in Brazil. And during the winter, I don't have hot water in the kitchen. So when I'm doing the dishes, the water is cold as ice. Therefore, I loathe doing the dishes during the winter. It's just awful. How about you? Tell me in the comments. Let's move on. But before I do, I would absolutely love if you liked this video and shared with a friend. And remember to subscribe because more than 50% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed. Come on, man. Become part of the family. Let's go. Oh, I have a soft spot for old books. I have a soft spot. It's a nice way to say I like. Guys, pay attention that, keep in mind that when I say that these are nice options, I'm not trying to tell you that they have the exact same translation as like. They don't. They have slight changes in the translation, but they all refer to things you care about, things you like. That's the idea. That's why translation can be so toxic, because we get so attached to one translation that we don't open, our minds to other possibilities. So be more open-minded. I have a soft spot for old books. It's actually true. They seem more special to me. Okay, old books. Like old books. I have a really soft spot for old books. I have many. Actually, I always buy old books. When I have no choice, for example, this book here, these two books, I have to buy the new ones because they are pretty new. I think the first one was written last year and the second one like this year. So they're pretty new books. But I like to buy books from secondhand shops. Okay, I have no problem with that. So I enjoy. So I have a soft spot for old books. How about you? What's your soft spot? You have a soft spot for? Tell me in the comments. I want to know. All right, next one. Let's keep rolling. I'm really into racket sports such as tennis and squash. Honestly, I just like tennis. I'm just really into tennis. But I just wanted to give you more examples. I'm really into racket sports. Honestly, I enjoy, but I'm more inclined to tennis. I'm a huge fan, also possible. I'm a big fan of tennis. I love tennis. Oh my God, I absolutely love it. I simply adore playing and watching tennis matches. Okay, now I want to know about one sport you're really into playing. Now look at this version of me with a tennis uniform. That's pretty cool. It's me. Well, in a different reality, that would be me looking cool. I feel like it's so cool when I go to the tennis club and I see those girls wearing the tennis uniform and they look the part. Okay, I'm not talking about looking beautiful or ugly. They look the part. I don't look the part. Okay. I don't think that when I'm wearing, I have the exact same uniform. I don't believe I look the part when I'm wearing the white skirts, the white shirt, like t-shirt or something. I don't feel it. I don't feel like I'm like, yeah, this is me. All pictures people take of me when I'm playing tennis, they kind of look a little bit disappointing, I'm afraid. But I am a huge fan of the sport nevertheless. Okay, now I want to know about you. Tell me one sport you're really into playing or watching. Perhaps you are not into playing sports, but tell me about a sport you're into watching perhaps. Always an alternative. And finally, I'm very fond of spending time with my relatives. That's true. And here, guys, I could simply say family. It's possible, but I just wanted to use a different word, relatives. Okay, I'm very fond of spending time with my relatives. That could include my uncles, my aunts, my cousins, grandma, grandpa. Okay, so I'm very fond of spending time with my family. How about you? What are you fond of? And if you use a verb in the ing, I'm very fond of spending time. I'm very fond of traveling on weekends. I'm very fond of watching the news after work. What are you very fond of? Tell me all about it in the comments. The idea of this lesson is to show you that when you learn a new word, what is your next action? Connect with your life. If you struggle to remember words in English, it's because you're lacking this kind of practice that I teach my students in my academy, in my study plan cycle. Make sure to check the links in the description of this video. Other than that, I hope you absolutely loved this lesson. But other than that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!